channel. My name is Leah and today I have a toddler and newborn clothing haul for you. So we're just heading into, or we have headed into autumn and obviously heading into winter very soon, and my little boy needed some new clothes and we have a little boy on the way as well. I thought I would add in the newborn things that I've purchased because I won't be buying very much for this new baby, as we have all the little clothes from our toddler when he was born, and they were or will be born at the same time of year, so they're going to be the same age at the same time of year, so I don't need very much, but I wanted to buy a couple of new things. It's always nice to get a couple of new things for a new baby. So I will start with the newborn things and then move over to my toddler's new clothes. I just want to say that most of the items that I've bought have either been on sale or I had a voucher to use. So if I spent £20 I got £5 off, just as an example. So not everything was discounted, but the majority of the stuff was, and I do try to get discounted clothing where possible. So I'll start with the new baby's clothes. There's only a few items. I picked up these two baby grows from Sainsbury's and I think it was 25% off at the time, and there's just a set of two, and I got the up to 1 month range just because even though like Tommy was a big baby and I think this baby's going to be big as well, they still need that kind of newborn clothing to begin with. The 0 to 3 month old is far too big, and I didn't have very much with Tommy, so I thought I would just pick up a couple, and these were super cute. So the first one at the front is got a little penguin on the front and it says "I'm new to the world," so I thought it was really cute. It's got little ears there, and the sleeves kind of got triangles on them. I don't know if they're showing up too well. And then one at the back, I just pop this one up, is kind of I think polar bears and penguins, and I think owls and little trees. Super cute, and it's got the side poppers going down the right leg. I think on both of them like that, yeah, they go down the right leg. So I do like the poppers like that, although it's a little bit more difficult to get to the napper because you have to kind of get this leg out, and it's not quite as easy, but I do like that design. And they've got the inbuilt mitts if you want those. I just thought they were really cute. Full price they were £10 for the two, and up to 1 month is for £9, and Tommy was £9.09. He lost a little bit of weight, as all babies do, but he lost 15% of his weight and went down to 8.1, and it was fitting in newborn baby grows. They were only up to £7 in weight, and they fit in for a couple of weeks, so these should be totally fine. They'll probably be a little bit big actually. I find that even though the weight says £9, it depends on the baby. Tommy was quite a slender but long baby, so obviously the length sometimes can be a problem, but he fit in the clothes that were for smaller weight fine, just for a couple of weeks. I do find it can be a bit big, so maybe they over exaggerate the weight, but that's all. Those were both really cute, and I needed a couple of new ones for that age, at first age. I also picked up a few little bits in Lidl. They had a baby and mum to be event on, so I picked up a couple of bits while I was in there, and I got these two long sleeve vests. So they are attached. The front one has got little clouds on it. I'm just going to turn my brightness down slightly. And again, it's the side poppers, and there's long sleeve, and the other one is just plain white. Again with the side poppers. I got it as like a set, so I picked these up and then I kind of matched all the other bits to go with those. Got these two little sets of joggers. So we've got the white set, and it's got a little cloud that says happy on the side there, and some blue ones again with a little cloud, and that says hello. So I've got them in colours that I thought would match well together. And then I picked up this cute little cardigan that is just so sweet. These were all for 0 to 2 months, so it just depends on the size of the baby whether they'll last very long or not, but they definitely will fit to begin with. But this cardigan is so cute. Little blue and white striped cardigan. It's got like a, it's not quite brown, grey brown trim around the bottom of the cardigan and around the cuffs as well, and they've got little patches on the sleeve and a little pocket, which is a plain blue with the grey brown trim around the top. Little buttons, so cute. Just can't help but buy these kind of things, even though they won't last them very long. I probably will keep the baby in baby clothes most of the time, but I couldn't resist when I saw this. And that's all I got for the baby, and probably all I'm going to get. I may get one more outfit, and that will be either their first outfit or their outfit going home from the hospital. But looking at this front baby grow here, where it says I'm new to the world, I might just use this one and just find a little hat to go with it, because that is really sweet. I've been looking for something with a nice little slogan on the front. Tommy's first baby grow said hello little one, just in little writing. I didn't know I was having a boy, so I got a neutral coloured baby grow, and these are pretty neutral as well, so I might use this one, and if I do, that means I won't get any more baby grows because we've got enough. I need to do my laundry for the baby grows, and so I'll be able to see exactly what I do have for that age, but I'm pretty sure I've got plenty for that first few weeks, and then going into 0 to 3 months I'm pretty sure I've got plenty as well, because I've got loads given to me last time, and no doubt I will get a few gifts this time as well, but I think that will be it. If I do use that, that will be it this time. So I'm moving over to my little boy, Tommy. He is 22 months, nearly 23 months now, and I've managed to keep him in his 18 to 24 month clothes pretty much until now. I think he's wearing some 2 to 3 stuff, but mostly it is his 18 to 24 months, but some of the stuff is really getting too small on him. It's his birthday in December and Christmas, so we'll possibly keep a couple of items back for that, just so I can use that money for what I've kind of set aside for those events, but I'm probably going to give some of it now. So I've been really waiting to get this haul done, recorded, because it's just been sat around, but I want him to start wearing some of the clothing. So I've been to a variety of different shops. There's Primark, Matalan, Boots, and I think Debenhams. So I'll just go through each of the items. Hopefully I'll try and get all the items from that one shop together, so you can see what I've got from each shop. I'll just show you now. So the first shop I'll start with is Debenhams. This jumper actually is going to be far too big on him this year, because I got it in age 3 to 4. I don't think they had it in 2 to 3, so I wasn't able to get it for this year, but I just thought it was so cute. It's kind of like a mustard yellow, and it's got little clouds all over it, and it says happy. I just thought it was so sweet. And the happy is kind of like, I don't even know what you call that, toweling. I'm sure there's a right word for that. I'm not sure what it is, but it's kind of raised. So sweet, and I got that for £6. It was down from £9. And it's from Mother Care, but I got it in Debenhams. So Mother Care in Debenhams. It's just so cute, that. Next, again it was Mother Care, but again I bought it from Debenhams. It's a set of 3 long sleeve tops. So the first one is a blue and white striped one with a little pocket on the side, and it's got buttons on the shoulder. All of them have got buttons on the shoulder just to help you get them on and off over their heads. Just basic tops, but I just thought they were really nice, but just basic tops to wear. The next one is plain white with a little blue pocket, and the stitching on each side, I don't know if you can see that, is yellow. And the last one at the very back is grey, again with a little blue pocket, and again this one has the yellow stitching down the side. In fact, the striped one also has the yellow stitching down the side. I hadn't noticed that, but that one also has the yellow stitching. And I got those for £6, down from £11. The last thing I picked up in Debenhams was this coat. He has already worn it. I was going to get a coat from Primark, that's where I got his coat from last year, and it was fine, it did the job and it looked nice enough, although he's still wearing it now. He wears it to nursery. It is a little bit small, but it still does up, it still covers his arms and his body pretty much, and I just thought I don't want to send this nice new coat to nursery with him because they get up to all sorts at nursery and he comes back looking a bit scruffy, so I didn't want to ruin it. So while the other one still kind of fits, I'm going to send that one with him. But so I was going to get a new coat this year from Primark, but I thought I'll go and check out Debenhams just to see what they had on offer, because often they have either discounts or sales on, so I thought I'd go and check it out. And this is Junior J. I got it in age 2 to 3, so it's Junior J, and it's just a really good padded coat. It's got little pockets on the side, it's got a little pocket there as well, and these pockets are actually fluorescent, so when it's dark you can see that part. It's got a nice hood with fur trim. That isn't detachable, that just stays on all the time. And I got this, I think I got it for about £26. It was discounted, I think it was about 25% off or 30% off, I can't quite remember. But it was, oh, it's Junior J is Jasper Conran, just see the label inside. So it's Jasper Conran range for kiddies. And when I looked in Primark, I could have got a coat for I think £16. So for £10 more, I've been able to go to Debenhams and get them a really good quality one, and it's just really nice, and I can tell that it's definitely better quality than the Primark one. Not much better, I mean I would have been happy with the Primark one, but for an extra £10 I'm really happy with this. He has already worn it, like I said, and I think I've found some mud stains on his sleeve from our day out on Saturday, so I'll wipe that down before he wears it again. The next items I got were from Primark. I find Primark really hard for boys, particularly of Tommy's age. They've got good baby stuff and young toddler stuff and good older boy stuff, but that in between, it just seems to be a little bit of a no man's land, and he doesn't fit in the baby stuff anymore but isn't fitting in the older boy stuff, and there just doesn't seem to be that much choice. And maybe I'm going to the wrong Primarks, I'm not too sure, but I did go to a big one in Leeds. I didn't find very much, nothing that much that I wanted to purchase anyway, so I just picked up a couple of things. So I got him a new set of pyjamas. These are so cute. They're like big boy pyjamas, so they've got like the checkered kind of fleecy, not fleecy but thicker pyjama bottoms, and a long sleeve top with buttons down the front, as you can see. And these were £6. These weren't on sale, just regular price, but Primark is cheap enough that you don't need to get sale items most of the time anyway. And I got those in age 2 to 3, so they should be fine for him now. And I also picked up this shirt. I picked up one last year for him and it only lasted him a couple of weeks because I find Primark sizes a little bit small and I feel like I need to go up a size. So this year I've bought the age 3 to 4 and it feels like it, or looks really, really big. I put it against the age 2 to 3 and it wasn't that much bigger, so I decided to go up a size. I will see once it's on whether I should have stuck with a 2 to 3 or not. But if it doesn't fit him, he can keep it till next year. But I just really liked the checkered, and I think the red will look really good on him. He's got 2 little pockets and that was £5. So if I want to get the one for 2 to 3, I can always go back because it's only £5, it wasn't that expensive. Next I have some items from Matalan, and I had a voucher for £5. I think if I spent £30 I got £5 off, and that was a voucher that I got for my birthday, and I spent it on Tommy, as you do as a mum. So I picked up a few little bits for him and I'll show you what I got. I got this cute zip up jacket with a hood, just kind of like a white or off-white speckled. Zip up at the front, 2 little pockets, and inside it's kind of fleecy, so that'll be super warm when it gets really cold. He's got one like this
from last winter that he's still wearing now, although it's getting a little bit smaller on him. So I wanted to get him a similar one because I really like that one on him. So hopefully this is as good quality as that one, and it's got have a grey trim around the bottom and around the sleeves. So, and it's fleecy in the hood as well, which is really nice. And that was £12. For ages I've wanted to get Tommy some trousers or jeans with braces, and so I picked them up. Super excited for him to wear these. I might give them to him for his birthday because we're out for my sister's birthday shortly after that, the next day. So yeah, it would be really cool for him to wear these. I'm hoping they're not too big on him. I did get age 2 to 3. I'm pretty sure it's age 2 to 3 that I got, yeah. And his 18 months to 24 month clothes are getting a bit small on him, so hopefully this is fine. But I always make sure I buy the expandable waistband, because I find that even though the length might be okay, the waist isn't. And these are turn-ups, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to turn them up a little bit more if they're too long. I just need to find a shirt to go with them, because I didn't really pick a shirt up unless he wears a checkered one to go with them. And they've got a pop-up button front, and the braces can come off, they're just buttons on, the button on the inside at the back and then the outside at the front, and the braces are expandable so I can go bigger or shorter. And these were £12 and I got the age 2 to 3. I also picked up a set of 2 pyjamas from Matalan, and these ones with cars on, and it says zoom and honk honk and beep beep all over. So they were really cute, and they've got teal coloured trim around the base of the legs and around the waist, and then the matching top to go with it, just a long sleeve top. And then the other set is quite similar style. But these are like car tracks, again with these are teal and then with the black trim, and then the top to go with those ones. This top, so the sleeve are like the pyjama bottoms and got the car track on them, and in the front says it's got 1 2 3 zoom ready steady go, and it's just got a car going around. And for the set of 2 they were £12. And he is desperate for pyjamas now. He's still wearing last year's pyjamas or last winter's pyjamas, but yeah, definitely he's ready for some new ones because they are getting a little bit short on him, but no one sees them, so it doesn't really matter that much, does it? The next items are from Boots, and I also had a voucher for Boots as well. If you sign up to the Parent Club, I think it's called Parent Club with Boots, you get discounts, extra points, vouchers for their clothing range. So if you spend a certain amount you get, say, £5 off, similar to Matalin, but this is something that it was nothing to do with my birthday, this was just because I was signed up to the Parent Club. And I really like the clothes and Boots. I find them good quality, I find that they last, and I find that they're slightly bigger than some stores. So if you're struggling, you don't want to go up a size, but you're struggling with the size that your child is at, Boots might be a good option because they do seem to be slightly bigger, particularly with the vests. They seem to be slightly longer, so they last a bit longer for your little one. So I've got these pair of jogging bottoms. They had sets of 2, but I find with jogging bottoms, I like Tommy to wear the jogging bottoms, but I like them to look smart. I know jogging bottoms don't really look smart, not as smart as trousers, but they can look quite nice, and I don't want him to wear jogging bottoms that are too scruffy looking. He's got a couple of pairs that he wears in nursery and I don't mind that, but the rest of the time I like jogging bottoms to look kind of neat and tidy, and I found that the ones I got from Boots last time were quite nice, and they kept the shape. I think that's the thing with jogging bottoms, they don't always keep the shape, but they did. These are blue, and they've got like just above the knee, got this detailing, and they've got drawstring, and at the back there's a little pocket. Oh, and there's pockets at the front as well, on the sides there. So hopefully these will last him well and they will keep their shape. and not look too untidy, which jogging bottoms sometimes can do, and I just don't like it. So I got those, and they were £10 for those. I also got a pair of trousers from Boots, and these are blue as well, and they've got little side pockets and turn up as well at the bottom, so hopefully if they're a little bit long I can turn those up. And they've got little buttons at the back, with, little pockets with buttons at the back, and I'm pretty sure that I got expandable, yes I got expandable waist as well. I always get expandable waist because I found when they haven't fit him. I got a pair of shorts, a set of 2 shorts from I think Tesco's like last summer, and they didn't fit, and he was wearing them this summer, and even though they were for 9 months old and he was well over a year old at this year, he could still wear them, although they still fell down a little bit, so I always get expandable waist now. But they're really smart, and he'll be able to wear those casually with a casual top, but also smart as well if I put them in a little shirt. The next item is from Matalan, and it's this cute long sleeve top which is blue, and it says most awesome brother in the world. So obviously I got this because we're having another little baby, and I thought that this might be a nice little gift to give him when the baby comes. Not that he really understands because he's not even 2 until December. I think he knows something's happening, and I always refer to my belly as baby. So he does understand that, and when he sees pictures of babies, he calls them babies as well. So hopefully he's kind of connecting the two. But I don't think he will fully understand that a baby's coming into our house until they are here. But I just thought, and obviously this won't mean a lot to him because he's not really, you know, a toy would be more interesting, and probably will get him a little toy as well. But I just thought that was super cute. And when the time comes that the baby is here, I'd love to get a little picture with Tommy wearing this with his new little brother. And this was just £2.50. So I just thought I could not resist buying that. I wanted something similar, and when I saw it I just thought I've got to get it for £2.50. That wasn't discounted, but who can argue at £2.50. And my very last item, I apologise if this video has been a bit too long. As you can see, I've had to buy pretty much everything, and he will still need more clothes, no doubt. Hopefully he'll get a few little bits at Christmas or his birthday, and if he doesn't, we'll be shopping in the sales if we need anything else. But I just got one more item to show you, and this actually came from Tesco's. I forgot to mention that I'd been to Tesco's. I wanted a little body warmer. I had one from Primark last year, and I couldn't see any this year, so this is what I'm talking about. They seem to have good ranges for the babies and good ranges for the older boys, but this in-between stage just seems to be a little bit limiting. So I don't remember seeing any or any worth buying. So I'd seen this in Tesco's, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and pick it up. It has a fur hood inside, and the hood actually is detachable, so I can take that off if I want to, and I'm pretty sure it's fur inside, kind of fleecy inside as well, and it's the 2 tones, so you've got the grey at the top and the blue at the bottom. I'm really eager for Tommy to start wearing this, because particularly this time of year where the weather is kind of not freezing but it's no longer warm, he can get away with just wearing this and maybe a long sleeve top, or maybe his little zip up jacket, and this will be enough for him to wear. So I'm really eager for him to start wearing this. Hopefully it fits fine, not too big on him, and it lasts him the whole winter. He looked so cute in his little one last year, and so although it's not really a necessity, I wanted to get him a new one as well this year, because you don't always need to wear a big coat. At the moment the weather is kind of not freezing, but it keeps raining every now and then, and sometimes when they're in a pushchair they don't need a big coat, they just need something to keep them a little bit warm, and they've got blankets on and stuff like that. So this I am looking forward to him wearing. Well, that's everything for this haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!